Hello, welcome to weekly keto recipes. This week I'm getting this recipe out of this dirty lazy keto recipe book I got picked up at the store. Um, Interesting book. It's a lot of interesting names on their recipes, like KFC fried chicken and Olive Garden. Where did I go? Olive Garden something or others. Pizza Hut cheesy sticks. But anyway, today I'm going to be cooking no guilt, uh, no guilt vegetable soup. Um, Not sure if other vegetable soups have guilt in them. I don't know. Then again, I think most vegetable soups would have a potato in it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started on it. Okay, here's all what's in it. It looks like a lot, but it's another one of those recipes where you just pretty much cut everything up and put it in the pot. It's 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. A lot of people I follow online are really down on vegetable oil or against vegetable oil. They really don't like vegetable oil, but that's what the recipe calls for, and that's probably why it's called dirty keto, because a lot of the um, things that other like purists would be against. But anyway, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 cup of diced celery, 1 small carrot. It's another thing I see a lot of people being against online. It's carrots. They're not crazy about carrots and keto either. 1 head of cauliflower, 1 small eggplant. I think that considers a small eggplant. 2 cups of broccoli florets, 4 32-ounce containers of chicken stock, and that's the only meat product in this recipe. So if you want to make it vegetarian, you can switch that out for vegetable stock, I'll bet. And 1 cup of cut green beans. I'm using frozen green beans. I'm sure that'll be fine. The recipe calls for 2 medium zucchinis, but all we had at the store were small ones, so I picked up 3 small zucchinis. I'm sure that's okay. 1.5 teaspoon of basil, 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of sage, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic salt, and 4 ounces of cream cheese. All right, that's pretty much all that's in it. We'll go ahead and get started. Okay, got everything cut up and measured out. So got the oil just heating up over medium heat. Okay, now I'll add in celery, carrot, the cauliflower, the eggplant, and the broccoli. Probably should have cut the broccoli up a little bit smaller. Oh well. So I'll let that. It says saute, and I saw videos on how to saute, and it looks like you're supposed to like pick up the pan and flip it around and sprint it around, but I don't think that's going to happen in this pan. So I'll just let that cook until everything's all soft. Okay, that's been cooking for a while. Probably a little bit too long. I've been trying to wait for those veggies to get soft, but anyway, but now that's been cooking for a while, I'll go ahead and add in the green beans and the zucchini. I'll add in the basil, thyme, black pepper, sage, salt, and garlic salt. Get that mixed up. Now I got it mixed up, I'll go ahead and add in all of the broth. I like to put seasonings in before broth because it helps mix up the seasonings. Okay, wow, that was a lot of broth. But this does make 12 servings. So be careful when I stir it. Just let that come up to a boil. I think it's come to a boil. There's no bubbles coming to the top, but I can hear it make that bubbling noise. So we'll go ahead and turn it down to simmer and set the timer for 30 minutes. Just let that kind of do its thing for 30 minutes. So to make sure you stir often, probably just to keep the things moving. But I'll go ahead and let that cook. Okay, that's been simmering for about half an hour now. It says to mix every 5 minutes, but I've been more like 10 minutes because I can't pay attention to myself. Anyway, now that it's sat there, it says to let it cook longer if you want the vegetables softer. So now, but the first time I cook something, I like to just follow the instructions as they are. But now next I'll stir in the cream cheese. I cut it up into chunks so it'll melt in easier. So I'll get those in there. Okay, got the chunks of cream cheese in there, and I'm just gonna mix it up very carefully because this is a little bit bigger than this pot is designed for. So, but I'll just carefully mix those up until the cream cheese is blended in. I turned it back up to a boil to help mix the cream cheese back in. But now the cream cheese is all mixed through, I'll go ahead and it says to remove from the heat. Oh, let's just add it over here because that's a heating element and that's going to keep warm for a while. And let that sit for 10 minutes before serving. I'll just let that sit for 10 minutes and then it should be good. That's guilt-free vegetable soup. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. We'll check out Patreon if you're feeling generous. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.